Hello everyone, I'm Paul McGuire Grimes. There's no stopping Michael B. Jordan when it comes to his ambition. He's now stepping behind the camera, making his directorial debut with Creed 3. It's in theaters and I want to talk about it. This is Paul's trip to the movies. Michael B. Jordan has played Adonis Donnie Creed in all three of the Creed films, which are really carrying on the legacy that Sylvester Stallone left with the Rocky franchise. Now, in this latest chapter, Donnie has retired from heavyweight boxing. He runs a training facility, while his wife Bianca, who's played by Tessa Thompson, is a successful music producer. They both have made sacrifices for their daughter Amara, who's played by Mila Davis-Kent, who continues to grow up and face challenges being deaf. Donnie is surprised one afternoon when an old friend, Damien, who's played by Jonathan Majors, shows up unexpected. There's more than meets the eye with Damien, leading Donnie back into the ring defending his title. The film also stars Florian Martineau, Phylicia Rashad, and Jose Benavides. Creed 3 makes the first time that Sylvester Stallone has not appeared in a Rocky or Creed movie. Now, we saw the character of Rocky Balboa essentially passing on the torch at the end of Creed 2, so it really makes sense to keep this solely based on Donnie's life. But I'll admit, I felt a little surprised that there's no cameo or even mention of the impact that Rocky had on the Donnie character. We see Donnie now in the mentor role, whether it's at his gym with up-and-coming boxers, or at home as little Amara is taking after him. The family dynamic has always been a big part of the Creed movies, and we see how Donnie's profession has had a lasting impact on Amara, who doesn't understand the differences between the sport and throwing punches to protect herself from the bullies at school. This leads to conversations about parenting techniques at home and what it means to protect yourself. There's a really great family dynamic between the three of them and Phylicia Rashad as Donnie's mom. And I just love how Tessa Thompson plays Bianca as a proud wife, but one who won't tolerate her husband's ego or fragility. Now, while this may be the third film in this franchise, screenwriters Keenan Coogler and Zach Balin peel back the curtain a little bit on giving backstory to young Donnie's life and the introduction to the Damien character. Their backgrounds were never easy, which feeds into this fighting complex that they both have and the toxic masculinity that's just festering inside of these former friends. Jonathan Majors is the it star in Hollywood right now, coming off of a knockout performance as Kang in Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. He excels at bringing this on-screen honesty and the dimensions that he brings to his characters, never revealing a full hand at any given moment. It's a really wonderful acting lesson to go and see him shift into this character from Kang. Now, I do think that Creed 3 is missing that generational storytelling that just naturally came with the first two. Creed 2 ended so perfectly telling both of their stories that Creed 3 can't quite get there, with this being a fairly lean and familiar story. The showdown between former friends turned rivals is a classic story that we've seen before. But Michael B. Jordan just still amps up the energy that with that, those classic Creed Rocky training montages, the roaring crowd scenes, and then of course the tender moments between Donnie, Bianca, and Amara. I'm giving Creed 3 4 out of 5 ticket subs. If you like my review today, click subscribe on my YouTube channel. I got to interview Michael B. Jordan, Jonathan Majors, Tessa Thompson, and Mila Davis-Kent. I really loved and I'm so proud of these conversations. I really hope you check those out. And Paul's Trip to the Movies is brought to you by Popped Corn. Oscar season is here and you're going to want to have some popcorn on hand at home as you watch some movies from the comfort of your own couch. So go to Popped Corn in Minnetonka, check out they have over 70 flavors. So whether you want salty, sweet, they've got you covered. I was in there the other day and picked up the white chocolate Oreo and the sea salt cracked pepper. I didn't combine them, but I had them separately and they were just so good depending on what I was in the mood for. So they will cater to all of your needs, whether you want just individual bags of flavors, big tins, big bags. They've got you covered. Go to their website, poppedcorn.com. If you want to do an online order, let's say you've got a bunch of people coming over, if you want to deliver them as gifts, go to popcorn.com, do that online order, and then just go to the store in Minnetonka, pick it up. Again, poppedcorn.com. I really loved popcorn. And of course, go see Creed 3 at your local Imagine theaters. Now, you want to see it on a really big screen with big surround system because Michael B. Jordan shot this with IMAX cameras. So go check it out on the monster screen at their Lakeville location. Wall to wall, literally floor to ceiling screen. It is massive. Literally, it's a monster screen with, of course, that Dolby Atmos sound that you really want. So, if you go to an Imagine Theaters this weekend, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. What did you think of your experience? I want to know what you think of their theaters. They've got really fantastic programming, even if you can't make it to Creed 3. You know, I've done their secret movie night many, many times, which I really love. So go check out Creed 3 at Imagine Theaters. Let me know what you think, either here on the comments on YouTube, on Paul's Trip to Movies here on YouTube, or go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, at Paul's Movie Trip. I'd love to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Creed, Rocky, Imagine Theaters, Popcorn? Just let me know your thoughts at Paul's Movie Trip. And then go to my website, paulstriptothemovies.com, for even more reviews. Thank you so much for watching my review of Creed 3. This is Paul's Trip to the Movies.